Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Chapter 1. Our world has overflowed. Change the world. We just went through 30 minutes in a prologue. God damn it.
レイジ君、レイジ君。
あれ、ユーノさん。
Before we cut off this video at some random point, because this will probably take another 30 minutes. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Our World Has Ended. In the previous episode, we just finished the prologue. Today's episode right now, we're at the beginning of Chapter 1. And yeah, we're still going on with dialogue. So if after today's episode, make sure that like button is Sports Grade Picture channel, because I have no idea what we're doing. We're just going through dialogue.
どうしたの、レイジ君。大丈夫？
I come back. Don't pay attention to that. I come back to senses and see Yunasan staring at my face. What? Wasn't she hanging on the building just now? My mind starts working again.
ユーノさんこそ大丈夫ですか？さっきひどい目に遭ってたじゃないですか。
ひどい目？言うのは別になんともないよ。
She vigorously moves her arms to show that there's nothing wrong with her, and it doesn't look like she's forcing it. If that's the
なる
case,
ほど。わかりましたよ。
I heave a
さ
sigh.
っきのはオワリさんが用意した画像データってことですね。
I already experienced enough to tell that the world program makes displaying things that aren't real into a real piece of
あれ
cake.
も拡張現実の実験ってやつですか？なるほど。確かにすごいですよ。いきなり浅草がめちゃくちゃになってるし、ユーノさんたちはビルに貼り付けにされてるし、いきなり世界が終わったのかと思いました。
おいおい、レイジ君。さっきから君は何を言っているんだい？
Owari-san sounds
そん
puzzled.
な画像データなど俺は表示させていないよ。白チュームでも見ていたんじゃないかい？
Owari-san is an extreme pervert, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got arrested one of these days, but I already know him well enough to tell that he's no liar. Then, what was I going on with Asakusa just
レイ
now?
ジ君、やっぱり頭がオーバーヒートしちゃったんじゃないかな。
まあ、ずっと新世界ゴーグルをかぶっていたわけだし、意識が朦朧としてきてもおかしくないかもしれないね。それにしても、白チュームで言うのを貼り付けにとはね。まさかレイジ君は高速プレイがお好みだったなんて。なかなかいい趣味を持っているじゃないか。
ちょっとオワリさん、変な誤解しないでくださいよ。断じて違いますから。
そんなに否定しなくってもいいじゃないか。夢には心の中で強く思っていることが現れるというからさ。
He's clearly just messing with me now. I feel like talking back will only encourage him, so I decided to change the
そういえ
subject.
ば結局プログラムがおかしくなった原因は何だったんですか？
さあ、それについては検証してみないとわからないね。暴走して強制終了したみたいだが。俺のプログラムが暴走するなんて理論的にありえないんだがな。ともかくこんな状態では新世界ゴーグルを使っての路上実験は続けられそうもないね。とりあえず基地に戻っておいでよ。もっともここも灼熱地獄であることに変わりはないがね。
A bit disappointed that I wouldn't be getting the second reward. I take off the New World goggles. It makes me feel freed. The pleasant wind on my face feels chilly. It's rather the searing
レイ
sun.
ジ君、実験終わりなんだね。ご苦労様だよ。
あ、はい。ユーノさんもお疲れ様でした。
I'm overcome by even more disappointment that I didn't see the second reward. Man, what's wrong with
世
me?
界さん戻ってこいって言ってたよね。それじゃ一緒に基地に帰ろっか。
The moment we start walking, I hear some cheerful music come from our waist area.
はいはい。
She walks a few steps away, takes her smartphone out of the panda-like pouch hanging at her side, and places it against her ear.
もしもー ちゃん、どうしたの？
After a brief talk, Yuno-san ends the call and looks at me with a guilty
レイジ
expression.
君、ごめんね。ユウの一緒に基地には帰れなくなっちゃいました。お姉ちゃんのとこに行かないとなの。
ああ、そうなんですか。どうぞ僕のことは気にしないでください。一人で帰りますから。
ありがとう、レイジ君。それじゃ、またね。
Yuno-san waves her hand and leaves. Watching her walk away makes me somewhat sad. Wait, now that I think about it, why is she wearing a school uniform on Sunday? I'm a bit curious, but I decide not to overthink. In Judgment 7, mysteries like that are nothing to rack your brain over. There's just no point in that. Hisago Shopping Street, 3:14 p.m. on the 2017. Auto-saved! Alrighty then, looks like we're gonna keep on going. With the weird helmet, NWG under my arm, I make my way back to the office. I naturally start to think about what I saw. Asakusa in ruins. What was that anyway? Is Owari-san right? Did I really just see a daydream? Maybe I was so blinded and hyped up to the reward that I didn't even notice myself getting a
気
heat
をつ
stroke.
けて。もうすぐ世界が始まるから。
The mysterious words the girl left me with are stuck in my head. But I guess I won't figure anything out just by thinking about it. Yuno-san's right. I overheated, got a heat stroke, and started seeing and hearing things. That has to be it. As I try to convince myself, I walk through the familiar town of Asakusa. Judgment 7 office. 7/16/2017. 4 minutes later. Autosaved. After leaving the Asakusa Roku and passing the Hisago shopping street, I turn a few street corners and arrive at a certain building. It's old looking, thin, has 3 floors, and it's Judgment 7 office. Now the name Judgment 7 might sound like the name of a hero group from some old manga, but let me assure you it's nothing like that. It's actually a game development company, and this entire building to it. J7 is no doubt one of the smaller game development companies in the world. Even when you include me and Yuno-san, the part-time workers total is just 7. I started working here and became part of the team about 1 month ago. As a college student who thought of becoming a game designer, I was very happy at first, but then I was given a bitter taste of how harsh the industry, just J7, really is. First of all, the work hours are just insane. When game development takes off, you can barely sleep, bathe, or eat, and it's common to actually spend the night in the office. And worst of all, the pay we part-timers get is seriously low. Like, so low that I'm actually afraid to calculate my hourly pay. Lastly, the members are all extremely quirky, and putting up with oftentimes absurd takes can be really taxing. My role in the company, by the way, is AD, and no, despite that you expect, that doesn't stand for assistant director, but assisting director. It basically means that I'm in charge of whatever odd jobs the others may give me. Anyway, I'm back at the office. I'd like to get some rest now, but honestly my hopes are low. I sigh and enter the building. Whoa, up to that cracked screen. Development room. Okay. Autosave. Hey, Coca-Cola can that has rewards of Sprite. I make my way up to the 2nd floor and open the door to the development room, where I'm welcomed by a wave of hot air. That instantly reminds me of what Owari-san said about the air conditioner. Yeah, this is definitely a burning hell. It's also humid, making it feel like a weak sauna. The development room, I'm just gonna say a dev room. The dev room is split into 2, the development space at the front and the conference space further in. The office supplies here are all secondhand, making the whole place look and feel really messy. There's even a desk that looks like it's from an elementary school. Who is it, anyway? 2 men are looking at their PC screens with frenzied expressions, and I'm not sure if it's because of the boiling heat. I don't know why, but the air here feels tense.
Number 0の機関か。
The man making the edge of his sunglasses flash is Iruka-san. His official name is Iruka number 2, of course, and it's not his real name. He calls it his soul name. But it's basically a developer name. Iruka is Japanese for dolphin. Why he went with that and why the number 2, I have no idea. And I feel like I will never will. He obviously a member of J7. His role is planner, scenario, writer, and scripter.
ナンバーズまるで異世界ノバークに紛れ込んだ冴えない普通の大学生のような顔ではないか
But what's with this music though? Apparently number 0 refers to me. What he calls people is completely arbitrary, making him really hard to understand. It's so bad that some of the members just outright ignore it whenever he does that. Someone should really give him a table to help him remember the nicknames he gave us. In fact, he's in charge of the settings of the company's game, so he should make one
どう
himself.
したゼロまだ意識がアッシャー界に定着しきっていないようだが魂定着の儀式が必要か
He calls me a weird name again and adds a strong dose of his incomprehensible nonsense. Man, this is
い
annoying.
やいや、僕の意識でしたらもう18年も前からこの世界に定着してますからご心配なく。それにゼロって何なんですか？そんな恥ずかしい名前で呼ばないでくださいよ。
人には2通りの名前があるのだよ神の計画書に記された戦士としての名前とそして前世から受け継いだ魂に刻まれた名前だ
両親からもらった名前はどこに行っちゃったんですか？
おおさすがラノベの主人公のような的確なツッコミ血は争えんというわけか
だから何の血なんですか？うちの両親は普通のサラリーマンと主婦ですよ。
いずれわかるたとえお前がそれを拒もうが望まなかろうがいやでもその時が来る
He makes the edge of his sunglasses flash again. I still don't really know how he does that.
拒もうが望まなかろうがってそれって同じ意味ですよね。いやおうなしってことですか？っていうかイルカさん絶対何も考えずに適当に喋ってますよね。
我が輩の言葉はまさに天からの啓示考えるのではない感じるのだよゼロ
What is he saying? Iruka-san's voice resounds throughout the development room. The fact that he does this even when other people are trying to work has people describing him as the vocal madman, but doesn't seem to bother him whatsoever. I figure there's no point in talking to him anymore and face the other person here.
お疲れ様です終わりさん。ただいま戻りました。
おおレイジ君おかえり実験ご苦労だったね
This man is Seikai Owari. He is the one who was telling me what to do during the street experiment. He also the founder and main representative of the game development company Judgment 7. He works as the main programmer and his skill at programming is actually amazing. He specializes in creating ultra perverted programs that no normal person could write. I hear that his incomprehensible code might or might not also be used in security programs or some major online shopping site. Of course, the world program that we experimented with was also made entirely by him. Also, Seikai Owari isn't his real name, but a developer name he gave himself, which is kind of obvious, I guess. Speaking of which, my own name here, Reiji Gozen, or Midnight, is also just a developer name. Owari-san gave Owari-san gave me by changing the reading of my real name, Reiji Misaki.
しかしあんな中途半端なところで実験が中断してしまうなんてねあそこから盛り上がるところだったんだよまあ待っていてくれたまえよまた日を改めてあの実験の続きをするつもりだからねレイジ君には今日以上に 浅草の街で大暴れしてもらうことになるだろう。
Bigger show than today. You're downright evil, aren't you? But maybe I'll be able to bear it for the reward. Man, what a pathetic
それ
thought.
から戻ってきたばかりで悪いんだが、レイジ君も早速参加してくれないかい？今は人手が必要なのでね。
I can almost hear the hesitation in my voice. Owari-san probably examining what caused the warp program to fail and crash. And if that's the case, I can't really help him at all. I'm a complete layman when it comes to programming, so I don't have any of the necessary knowledge.
どうしたんだい？えらく歯切れの悪い返事じゃないか。
いえ、ワールドプログラムの検証の手伝いですよね。僕なんかにできることはあるんですか？
はあ、違う。あっちの方なら君に頼むことは何もないよ。もう一通りの検証は済ませちゃったからね。ほら、クーラーが行っちゃっただろ。それで室温の上昇に耐えきれないで社内サーバーが熱暴走を起こしたといったところだね。ちなみにレイジ君、君に加わってほしいのは別の作業だよ。ズバリインターネットを使った能動的宣伝活動だ。
そしてまたのアクティブオーライトチーム。
Yuruka-san strikes a pose and makes more weird voices. Okay, just so you know, no matter how hard you try and how loud you shout it, you can't make self-promotion sound cool.
普通にサブちゃんへの書き込みだって言ってくださいよ。
Subchannel or subchannel is a major online text board for I don't remember what happened. At the end of June, Judgment Center released a new app game, Skeleton Gate. It's the first game I ever helped develop. We got it from the planning stages to release all within June alone, and needless to say, the schedule was downright hellish. Because of that, we called the month the June of Nightmares, and none of us want to experience something like that ever again. However, despite seemingly costing us a few years of our lives, the game doesn't seem to be attracting that much attention. That's why Awadi-san told us to go on Subchan, where there are tons of game threads and activity posts to get people interested in our creation.
先ほど数日ぶりにサブちゃんを覗いてみたのだが、スレッドのあまりの加速っぷりに愕然としてしまったのだよ。
His shoulders droop and he sighs.
そこでこれからみんなで集中して書き込みをし、スレッドを盛り上げようというわけさ。
我が輩たちが紡ぎ出すパーフェクトコメントでスレッド、いや屍ゲートを大いに盛り上げようではないか。レッツパー
いやいや、炎上はダメですって。逆効果じゃないですか。
I can't help but comment knowing him, he actually do it. Giving Iruka-san a sidelong glance, I sit down at my own desk. Then I boot up the PC and go to the Skeleton Gate thread. Whoa! Yeah, it's so dead, it's kinda sad. In fact, it hasn't been touched for 2 weeks now. It's not just dead, it's 6 feet under. Game's finally out. I've been waiting for this for too long. Of course, it's worth the wait. I can't go wrong with any Judgment Sound game. And seriously, just 800? That's so kind of... They're so kind, it actually hurts me. That's just sad. I can see why they're so serious about this. It really makes me want to increase the post count. Right, as I'm about to do just that, a new post appears. This game has got you. Holy sh! What a time sink. It's Owari. This post is followed by another. This is Iruka-san. J7 members are pretty much the only people posting here, making it feel less like a thread. about the game and more like some weird troll thread meant to put people off with the excessive praise. Also, aren't both Owari-san and acting too much like themselves? I mean, look at Oroku-san's actual posting, like he's a developer. Looks like he realized it and added a comment to try and mask it, but it's already too late. He should really try acting more like a poster. They're both good examples of what not to do here. And so, I do the opposite and type a basic harmless comment. I just downloaded Skeleton Gate from the store. I'm liking the idea behind it. It feels original. Looking forward to see how it develops. It appears in the thread. No one should be able to tell that I'm a developer. Then again, I'm not sure if anyone else, us at J7, is looking at the thread. Anyway, a moment later, more comments appear. Can you imply that game's true nature is destroy all common sense? Gate, not gate. Get a load of this guy. And the other one's Oroku-san. Yeah, these people always appear whenever you become a little bit famous. Guess that's just part of fame. We're supposed to try and make this thread more lively? Why are they picking a fight with one of their own? Listen here, child. A neophyte like you deserves a lesson. That group's games are simultaneous video and not. They are akin to sacred texts, and when you are graced by the divine hand of Judgment 7, you mean your soul will ascend to a higher plane of the Seventh Slayer. I have spun with another inoffensive comment and careful not to ruin the thread's atmosphere. Oh god. Why am I the one who's supposed to apologize here? This is getting on my nerves. Suddenly, a Dark Angel of Chaos post in the thread is somewhat surprising since it's a nickname used by another one of J7 members. I turn to a nearby desk and see a girl that wasn't there just a moment ago. She's facing her PC and not saying a word. I guess she's what you call goth. It's a peculiar fashion sense, and I don't know if she has anything to do with it, but she has a dark air around her that makes her seem unapproachable. Nevertheless, she's a real beauty. Her glasses suit her well, and I can't help but momentarily become mesmerized by her side profile. She, another worker at J7, and the one using the name Dark Angel of Chaos, Natsumi Yuki-san. I have never confirmed it, but I'm quite sure Natsumi is just a developer name. The Sumi there stands for Sin, which is exactly something used in a real name. Her role in the company is basically anything to do with visual design. That covers design, UI design, logo design, and many other visuals. She also actually lives in this building. Owari-san owns it, and she pays him a monthly rent of 30k yen for a part of the third floor. Natsumi really steps outside the office, making her an oddball who actually lives in the company she works at.
Natsumi-san, ohayou gozaimasu.
The dark barrier scares me, but I still muster the courage to greet her. It's probably strange to say good morning at this time of day, but this is a workplace where the concept of day and night holds little meaning, so it's normal for us to use the greeting the first time we meet that day. Oh gosh. Kawaii, no? No? Natsumi-san slowly looks around and then stares at me with eyes seemingly devoid of emotion.
他に該当しそうな人がいないから尋ねるのだけど、今私に話しかけたのはあなたかしら?
Sure, why not?
はい、僕ですけど。
一体どうしてそんなことをしたの? まるで意図がわからないのだけれど。
意図ってそんな大げさな。今日初めて顔を合わせたわけですし、同じ職場の仲間として挨拶しておこうって思って。
あなたが私の仲間ですって。はは、 面白くて死にそう。
She laughs, but her face shows no emotion. It's actually a bit scary.
あの変態が何を考えているのかは知らないけれど、私はあなたのことを仲間だなんて思ったことは一度だってないわ。
This is just sad.
むしろ邪魔だと思っているくらいだし、何の志も思いも信念も持たない人間が私に対して仲間だなんていう言葉を使うことに吐き気がする。さすがに本人の前では言えないけれど、早くここから消えてくれないかしらと思っているぐらいだし。
Hey, I'm right here. Before your eyes, I say that out loud, but the dark barrier around here is just too strong. She continues verbally attacking me, not pulling any punches whatsoever.
私にむやみに声をかけないで。私の作業の邪魔をしないで。挨拶も不要。空気以下の存在に徹しなさい。
After those ice cold words, she faced her PC again.
すみません。
This isn't the first time she was so harsh to me, but although I often feel like she'll break me, I'm more or less used to it by now. The real problem is that I still don't know how to deal with her. Still don't understand how distant I have to be. She just told me to not greet or talk to her, but I don't think she'll be satisfied with just that. After I started working here, there was a time period during which I avoided her, careful not to annoy her the way I did just now. Eventually, she said some things about that, not to me directly, but just loud enough for me to hear. One time, she said people who don't greet others aren't people. Even monkeys could communicate better. Then there was, who is that frail-looking person that shows up here every now and then? If he doesn't talk to me and keeps acting so shady, I might just report him. Yes, those words were said by the very same Natsumi-san, who just told me to not talk to or greet her again. I still can't understand what kind of person she really is. Like her nickname, Dark Angel of Chaos, implies, this girl is really chaotic. How should I interact with her from now on? If I'm to keep working here, I'll have to find an answer to that. Man. Now, what to do with the URL not to be linked? I'll bet, hesitantly, I moved the cursor over and clicked it. It takes me to another thread of Subchan. I messed around with this for over an hour before realizing it's bullshit and trashing it. I want my money back. We warn you, it's your own damn phone for not listening. It is bad to upload this to the store. Uploading to the store is dirt cheap and there aren't any regulations, so there is trash everywhere. But man, J77 is just beyond trash. The title is Judge 7, Thread 6. You're the ones getting Judge Edition. Well, that sure doesn't sound nice. I take a deep breath and start reading it. I saw this thread and was interested in just how bad they are, so I went and thought the newest one, Scaly whatever it was, seriously though, what one-time payment in this day and age, and for 800 G's. Anyway, it looks like a shoot 'em up, but I can't fire any bullets. And when I tap on the screen, some letters went out of my character. And then I had to read some stupidly long prologue, and before I knew it, 2 hours had passed. What the hell? Where were they even going with this? The dialogue is nonsense, the controls are crap, the gameplay doesn't make sense, sound and visual are in bad taste, a goddamn 10-year-old would have made a better game. That's sad by itself, but it's made even worse by the fact that it's actually really active. There's quite a lot of posts here. Well yeah, the gameplay and scenario are shit, but the graphics are pretty good. They're primarily talking about the worlds, settings, and scenarios. There are a single comment praising the character design, but no. I agree. The lines don't make sense, but the character design isn't bad. I took a look at her. She's typing away with a blank look on her face. She's actually praising herself while using her own nickname. I don't know about anyone else here in the thread, but we at J7 can instantly see what's going on here. I just don't get her. Her personality is just beyond me. I continue reading the thread. Oh, it's exactly that. It's so badly overdone, it's actually hard to make out the details. It feels like the work of a newbie designer trying to show off. Yeah, it's a prime example of someone trying to something different and failing miserably. Getting bashed this badly is disheartening, to put it lightly. I wonder how everyone else feels. Suddenly the mood of the thread changes. The post gets replies from people who agree. Even though who were bashing J7 until now seem to rate Synchro very highly. Synchro, isn't that... Why aren't they making something like that again? I feel the atmosphere of the room changes and look at Natsume-san again. Oh damn. She stopped typing praises for herself and now just looking at her PC screen. Her usually stoic face seems to be showing a hint of sadness. And she's not alone in this. Owari-san and Iruka-san's expressions seem a bit stiff too. It's clear that it's because of the comment on Subchan. Synchro is short for another one of Judgment 7's games, Synchro Dive. As a newcomer to this company, I don't know much about that game. All I do know is about their third work, and that it's an RPG with virtual reality as their main theme. I can't even begin to imagine what about it is making them look so troubled. At the same time, I'm actually surprised that J7 actually made a proper game once. That proves they're capable, so why aren't they doing it now? As I'm lost in thought, I hear Owari-san speak, probably to try and fix the mood.
いつまでもこんな連中に好き勝手させておくのはどうだろう。そろそろ急を据えるべきではないかね。
よく言ったな世界。我が輩も全く同じことを考えていたところだ。今こそ裁きの神が降臨せしとき、不届きなる輩よ、拙者の鉄により砕け散るがいい。It's a banish!
Iruka-san's weird voice echoes throughout the room, and man, he really has no shortage of delusion ideas, huh? Well, I'm pretty much used to this by now, but I appreciate if he was a bit more organized on that front. Anyway, the fact that he and Owari-san are about to enter this thread is a problem. That can only result in flame war.
尾張さん、イルカさん、こういうのは放っておいた方が、あえて火に油を注ぐことはないんじゃないですか?
I should have known they would have listened to me. They just start typing away at immense speed and posting up a storm of comments supporting J7. They don't even refrain from calling the critics idiots or brainlets. Even the Dark Angel of Chaos, Natsume-san, joins in and fans the flames quickly, making the thread even worse. The heat coming from my screen is so bad that I can't help but back away.
レイジ君、何を傍観しているのだ。君も早く加わりたまえ。
そうだナンバーゼロ。我が輩たちのたぎるフォースの力を解き放ち、この戦線を勝ち抜くのだ。
こいつら手強いじゃないか。こうなったらドス攻撃でサーバーをダウンさせて。
尾張さん、それなんかわかんないですけど、犯罪っぽいので絶対にやめてください。
くらー！ヒゲ！あつけあと4コマ！無限時刻コピーペー！
I don't really feel like trying this, but I can't really go against what they want, so I place my hands on the keyboard. The heat of the sun outside, the office with no air conditioning, they're nothing compared to the burning hell of a thread I ever saw to dive into. I wonder, how do I stop this again? Do you want to skip a next choice or the start of the next chapter if you have skipped to unread text mode is on? No. It's over. I lie down on my chair. Naturally, the flame war at the J7 Bashing Fan ended with our own defeat. They've crushed us completely. Right now, I'm the only one in the dev room. Owari-san went to his penthouse on this building, and while Iruka-san went to the cafeteria lounge on the first floor, Natsume-san returned to her living space on the third floor, most likely for a post-battle rest. As for me, it doesn't seem like I'll have anything more to do today, and so maybe I should just return to my apartment. I still need to wash away the shaved ice cream left on my back. Oh my god. The moment I reach before my phone, the door to the dev room opens. I hear a cheerful voice.
おっはー、浅野さんの登場ですよ。
It's a beautiful woman with an upswept hairstyle. Her cheeks are slightly flushed. There's a Vigno bag in her hand, and I can see lots of sweets
って
inside.
何よここ。ちっとも涼しくないじゃない。どうなってるのよ。クーラーが壊れちゃったって話したでしょ。だから基地はすっごく暑いって。
The woman is overflowed by Yuno-san, the girl I parted ways with in Asakusa. We could have just done this. Huh. We've been at it for an hour and 11 minutes. I don't know what button I pressed, but okay. She's also holding. I don't know what button I pressed. So it's X. And gotta remember, it's the B button. So let's remember how this goes. Open menu. Quick load. Open backlog. I don't understand this game at all. I really don't. So let's just save. We'll be right back.